Cherry's calculating in her brain if she wants to, like, interject something throw something fun into here.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it.
Go in.
Better to go. Yeah. Cherry's like, oh, I'm gonna head there with a couple friends, for a thing, if you'd like a bit more, rather than be traveling on your own. Would you like to tag along with us on our way there?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Cherry smiles.
The
long arm was that was in Osprin.
Yes.
And and we passed by Marion but didn't go in. We just froze the gate guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got told earlier on there are opportunities brewing in Marion.
Yes.
But, yeah, okay.
Cherry's about to, tell you about some more opportunities brewing in Marion. But yeah, Cherry just smiles. Great. This'll be fun.
Great.
See, Cherry knows, but no one else does. This is, she knows this is going to be a surprise to everyone.
And Nico is totally out of the picture on this.
Boom.
I'm actually just writing down what's happened so far. So, builders/transport workers arrived in Morricone and got their accommodations. Feel uninventive. I've only really branched our businesses here. I haven't invented a new one in Morricone Springs.
Yeah. So...
I mean, that can be good, though. Sometimes it's sometimes you do want to expand what you build on what you have rather than just,
I know, but it's more fun to...
Yeah. Oh, no, I think, like, you have builders. This is a town, that needs building. It makes sense. It's a very natural...
Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll just leave that there, then. I'll spy opportunities as they come.
I'm gonna build, Lydian said.
I've got to build. I've got the itch to build.
Here's a question. What kind of buildings? How cheap are the buildings Lydian makes?
I mean, we're not like... we're not cowboys, ironically. What we are, we're just reconstructing them pretty much to spec. We're maybe cutting a few corners here and there to, keep overheads low, but... We're not doing a totally shit job. We're not trying to be obvious that we're,
not spending that much copper wire, I guess.
I mean, I'm imagining this is like a, a frontier-y town with, like, big wooden buildings and so on.
Yeah, I'm picturing this very, out west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's mainly wood construction.
Wood.
Which is funny because, well, these guys have metal to move and all that.
Alright, so Lydian,
yeah.
With all those affairs settled, did you say that on the morrow you're going to leave town again? You're gonna leave town?
If everyone is set up and, if we all do the meetings and, like, we agree the work and the rates, then, it's time to move on. Business has been established.
Very good. So, let's say you convene at the inn.
Alright, yeah, we gather up. Lydian kind of tells Nico that we're moving and goes and tells Cherry it's like, time to go.
Ooh, perfect! Splendid! I have finished my invention.
Lydian has totally forgot that he asked you to work on the box. He threw it out as like, oh? What did you do?
Behold! I improved it! Behold, the electro safety box. The only box that will electrocute your potential invaders.
Yep.
Ooh. Fun.
Well, that sounds good. Lydian's like, why are there 2 keyholes now? That used to this box used to only... No, this box had 0 keys before the padlock. Where's my padlock?
Oh, I threw it away.
Okay,
It
that's...
was useless.
Give me 5 coin.
Why?
Because you broke
I
my...
made you.
You
I
broke...
made you this.
You
No,
broke my padlock.
Look. Yeah, but I improved it. I improved the box.
Alright, walk me through this.
Okay.
Yes, let's get a
So
demonstration.
first off, here you have 2 keys, specially made by me.
You made keys.
Why weren't I make keys?
Who would make a lock and not make keys? Come on now.
I
Anyways,
just did not suspect he could make keys as well. I did not know he was a locksmith.
You have to. You then take these, insert them, and turn them a specific degree. This one, 38 degrees, and this one, 27.
38 and
Way
20
more.
38 and 27.
Now way more inconvenient to get your coin.
Yeah.
Yes, but
He's
it's
trying to
hard to
cure me of being a fucking capitalist. Okay, can you
Again.
repeat that? What degrees? Why do I now need a god
38 and 27.
38 and
It's
27?
safety. And then you insert a code. I have taken the liberty of putting in a code for you. And you do it by turning this dial and stop when you hear a click. So currently the code, not to make it too difficult, I made it 846.
846.
Yes. And then once you've done that, you hear the clicks, you press this little hatch and boom, it's open.
I see. Why do I now need a goddamn protractor to open my box?
Safety.
Whose
So-
safety?
Your coins.
Oh, okay,
Nico,
then, yeah.
can you show us what happens if someone tries to break in to steal Lydian's
Oh,
coins?
absolutely. I need a test subject. Lydian, here you go. Try and open it. Nico has closed and just handed him the keys.
Lydian, like, just takes the keys and he's just stood there, like, before the box, just standing ramrod still, like, what? Oh,
Open it.
okay, I'll try. He inserts the keys and tries to follow his specifications. Do I have to roll fucking dex or something to...
Well, the idea is that you're supposed to show off what it's like to what happens when you don't do it right.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, Lydian, like, wait, no, I'm not doing this. I'd shock myself.
Yes, that's the idea.
I'm not shocking myself.
So the idea is that if you accidentally do it wrong at any point, you will get shot.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you know, if you're not meant to get in there, you'll do it wrong, and if you're meant to, you'll do it right.
It's in God's hands.
I do not
That's
like
the
leaving my...
invention. It just like randomly shocks you or not. If it doesn't shock you, then like the gods wanted you to get into the box, and if it does shock you, then the gods decide not. It's it's not for us to decide who does and doesn't get access to the coins. We have faith.
Lydian just kind of pockets the keys for now and just turns to Nico. I trust that I'll be able to get my coins back someday. I'll believe you that you've made my box some kind of electric torture device.
Torture device? No. It's just merely a safety device.
Its existence is torturing me right now.
Don't you see how much? And besides, didn't you want this? This is something you can use to sell.
Oh.
November's gonna be so excited when she meets Nico and learns, like, whoa, you can invent new torture devices? This is great.
Actually, you're
We've
right.
been doing it the old-fashioned way, just waterboarding people.
Lydian suddenly changed. Nico, why didn't you come up with this back in Aspirin? Bankers would love something like this.
No, I don't like bankers.
But they would like this.
True. See? It's all working out for the best.
Okay.
Wow, Nico doesn't like bankers. How does Nico feel about globalists, huh? I don't like where this is going.
All right.
Nico likes the globe.
The moment we're in Marion, we are headed to the patent office. We are gonna get this sorted. We're gonna make a lot of money on this. We're gonna make a lot of money on the electro box.
The electro safety box.
No. The electro box. It's a more marketable name. Or the shock box.
The shop box is
What
good.
about what about the safety part?
Safety is boring, but some people do like it. We'll
People
make a range. We'll market some on safety, others on shock.
Shock box is definitely sexier.
People do like sexy advertising.
And now Lydian has a reason to keep Nico around.
There we go. You've done it.
Nico's gonna start ranting about, first the bankers, now he's gonna be complaining about this degeneracy with the sexualizing of things. It's just gonna wind up complaining about the cultural Marxists.
There'll be a
Nico
big
doesn't-
billboard in Osprey with like a fucking woman in her underwear sat on top of the shock box. with
Nico
just
doesn't
with just
think
the
about-
slogan "Try and get in." Jesus,
Right.
that's really cross. Fuck.
No, that's good. That's peak.
That's
See,
fucking
Lydian
90s
gets it.
advertising.
It is. That's like something that would be like in a 90s gaming mag.
The shock box. No, Nico. I don't say this lightly. You are a genius. I had my doubts, but no.
Oh, I know I am.
Yeah, you know you are, but maybe the rest of the world will one day come to understand that.
Anyways, yes, I have created this box, and I did it out of spare parts.
Spare parts, so. Production costs
Yeah,
might be kept
I
low.
took a little bit. I took a little bit from here, a little bit from there.
So you stole debris from the ruined town.
They weren't gonna use it.
They were not.
They were not.
They're not going to use it now.
It's been put to use for this prototype. I'll refine it for the production model.
Perfect. Now you're speaking my language. Production models, production pipelines. See, you're getting it. You might be a businessman
No,
yourself one day.
I might want to turn down the shock intensity.
We haven't seen it. Yeah, he suddenly realizes he hasn't actually seen it yet. I'll be the judge of that. Well, let me handle market testing. But
Sure.
we do need to find someone who's gonna be on the receiving end of the shock box. Well, we'll come across one sooner or later.
But who would do such
Who
a
could
thing?
it possibly be? If only someone was joining the party real soon.
Okay, so you're all leaving on the morrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Cherry does bring up, so if we are leaving town, do you have anywhere in mind for what's next? I do have, some suggestions.
I was thinking Marion.
Oh, perfect.
My contacts told me that there are some opportunities of brewing, and I would like to maybe get a look, though hopefully a different guard is posted when we arrive.
A little birdie told me the same thing. On that note, if we are headed out to Marion tomorrow, said little birdie and her friend, I met some people who are headed the same way. I asked if they wanted to join us if we were headed that way. I hope that's okay.
That ain't a problem unless what would it be a problem?
Well, I can't imagine. A bit of security, just some more bodies might help. The roads can be dangerous.
More bodies.
All right, well, as
Hey.
long as you didn't promise I'd pay him or nothing, I don't have any objections.
Oh, goodness, no. Well, I'm glad you have no objections.
I don't have any objections. Why do I feel I'm gonna have to affix a yet to that statement?
Oh, I can't imagine why. Being paranoid's not good for you, Lydian.
I don't know. There have been few situations in my life where a little bit more paranoia might not have greased some wheels.
Uh, okay, so I suppose y'all meet up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Is Nico still sleeping like on the cart?
No, he
Nah,
has.
I think
He got an inn. He got a spot at the inn.
Yeah.
Okay. Did
So, yeah,
Cherry? Did Cherry? No, Lydian won't do it. But did Cherry warn the gunslinger what's his face said? What McCullough said
Wait, what did McCullough say?
about like I'll be sprung out of here soon enough. All that jazz.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. 'Cause that seems because that's pretty
Yeah.
pertinent to what he would be into. Okay
Yeah. And I don't know, I get we don't have to do like a goodbye with Honor, but I
Yeah.
mean that's he was the one who was putting up Cherry anyway. She does, have a whole, goodbye with him and everything. Like, they talk about that and Cherry says, if she's ever back if, the winds ever take her back to Morricone, she'll look him up.
All right. So y'all gather around Urima and the wagon.
So what are these? So where are these people meant to be meeting with us exactly?
I believe we're meeting them just on the outskirts of town.
Okay then. Well, let's make our way. Yeah. Lydian sits at the front of the wagon, just takes the reins.
How are we on Dungeon Ration?
I have 2 uses actually. Shit. Good point.
I have 3 uses.
I think
Rations,
that should be enough to take us to Marion.
you're also gonna want monster feed. since
Oh
you
yeah,
forgot
we talked about it last time. Yeah, I'll buy some monster feed. What is the cost of monster feed?
Nico, do you have dungeon rations?
2 of them, yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, bloody got a tickly throat. I fucking hate that.
That can't be good.
Happens sometimes. Ugh, I hate that feeling.
Yeah, me too.
Please take
I
over.
find drinking something usually helps, but
Oh,
not
yeah.
always, which is awful when it doesn't.
It's always an annoying kind of coughing fit. It's just every time you breathe, it just your throat tickles. Like, ah. How much is monster feed?
Monster feed is 8 uses for 4 coin.
All right, I'll 8 uses for coin. You know what? I'm gonna buy a couple of those. So I'll throw down 8 coin.
All right.
Just that brings me to a nice flat 190 coin, and that gets us 16 uses. So,
You wait.
and I'm putting that right on the cart, so that's going in Yurima's inventory.
Okie dokie.
Urima, no.
16 uses.
Yep.
Okay, yep, I've added that to his inventory.
Very cool. All right. So
I think
You're bringing-
I'm also going to store the book on the cart, just get it out of my inventory.
yeah.
Just clear some room there. Because I think by now Lydian has read it.
Sure. Yeah.
There we go. Nice clean inventory. I'll get some more dungeon rations when we make it to Marion. 2 should be enough to get us that far. I'm going to take the gamble on that.
Okay, so you go to the town gate, and that's where you hear someone go, "Oh, there's Cherry."
I
And
recognize that Weasley voice.
Sherry is, having a smoke on her, like, long, thin pipe, grins a bit.
All right, so this is who we're traveling with. Oh, hey, he says, spotting Lydian.
Oh, hey.
Oh, do you two know each other?
You know we know each other.
Sherry kind of, like, cocks her head back. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, readers don't like contrivances in stories.
I'm
What is
sure we
going
can
on?
make something up to make it seem more, more likely.
What is going on? Why did we stop? We have time scheduled to keep.
This man
Nico raises a big point. I think we should be hitting the road.
hitting the road after I hit him. He tried to rob my cart. He tried to get into my box.
But I didn't,
Oh
and I won't.
my.
Nico just it shows up behind him. You want me to freeze him?
I'd rather not be frozen.
Is Worm Girl with him?
Yeah, she's sighing and like putting her hand on her head.
Lydian
So,
just kind of
how
Lydian
is
just
it
turns
you-
to Cherry. This is your idea of a joke, is it?
Oh, these are the ones who tried to steal from you? How interesting. Well, that's very exciting.
You know what you're doing. You don't have to play cute. All right. These two are coming with us then to Marion, and no further.
Well, like I said, a little birdie gave me a lead on something there.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as they keep their eyes off as long as they keep their hands and eyes off my electro safety box, patent
Yeah,
pending.
Cherry did tell us that we wouldn't have to pay for the voyage.
She did she?
Yeah.
Well, I don't quite operate on the same logic. Now, you two seem a poor sort, so Lydian kind of looks in the back of the car and then looks at them. All right.
Lydian flipped from, like, oh, they're not expecting me. I don't want to have to pay these people to, oh no, these people should be paying me, actually.
Hey, I tried to charge you for that walk back into town, but payment ain't necessary, but I'll charge you in another way.
Huh?
Lydian hands him 2 keys.
Oh no.
Why don't you have a... He shows him to the box. You wanted in this box, didn't you?
That's a very new box.
That is a new box, freshly installed. I just want to see, can you open that box and get to the treasures within?
We've been saying box a lot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you clearly wanted into it last time. Now I've handed you the key and you're acting all hesitant.
Helena would be going fucking nuts right now listening to all this.
Oh, jeez.
I tell you, he just kind of leans and whispers, "There's 198 coins in there."
Wow.
It's actually not as 125, I think. I can't remember the figure.
Well,
125.
it's good to,
Yeah.
sweeten the pot a bit.
Yeah,
I suppose it makes sense to take a look.
it sure does, don't it?
Yeah,
Nico-
all right.
Nico,
Yeah.
There's no
And
there's no wormholes.
Nico,
I'm
Nico
gonna mute my
clicks.
phone. Sorry about that.
Nico picks out the clipboard and like, interesting.
Yeah, Lydian kind of hands him the keys and takes a step back.
yeah. So he puts the keys in and he just turns them all the way. And then Nico, what happens to him?
Oh, he
explodes.
gets a really big shock. Like, my god. If this was a cartoon, he would be like, yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, he just and then immediately falls back.
It's actually fatal. He's just like a charred, mummified corpse. He's fucking dead.
Note to self, turn down wattage.
Oh,
He
Sit.
just explodes. We just see two like blackened, charred shoes with two little bones sticking out.
How are the keys? Are the keys still fine? Please tell me it didn't melt the keys.
Oh, keys
It
should
actually
be fine.
like melted his skin onto the
Oh.
keys.
Oh no.
No, not that much. It's not that much, but it's enough for him to go. Let go.
He's actually blown backwards off the car. Like he flies 15 feet backwards.
Yeah. But yeah, he should be fine. It's not that
Yeah.
much, but it might be a bit much, but
Can we have it in dice
Yeah, the girl
damage
just goes,
terms?
Hmm?
Can we have it in dice damage terms?
He'll.
Is this a 1d6? Is this a 1d4? Is this a...
Yes, it would be like more of a 1d4, 1d6, maybe 1d4. Maybe sounds a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like blown back and Lydian just kind of...
but-
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, his friend is Dwight, and Dwight just gets up and just says, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Lydian just kind of
Oh
walks...
wow,
Lydian walks over and like
Okay.
puts his hand out. My keys, please.
Let's see now. Test subject 313 survived. No visual injuries. Probably turn down wattage a bit.
No, I think
Cherry-
I think that wattage works.
Cherry walks up. Ah, Dwight. Well, see, that explains it. You said it was a Dwight who had robbed you, and I knew this person as Gary, so well, there you go.
oh, gee.
Well, that explains the confusion.
Might I have my keys back, Dwight or Gary?
Here you go. He says, kind of like is in a daze, holding up the keys.
Yeah, he takes them. All right, I have successfully charged you for this journey.
And
Cherry laughs again at that.
and I have
Cherry,
gotten,
I'm gonna say Cherry legitimately finds Nico's jokes really funny. Like
Nico's jokes.
or
Nico.
fuck Lydian's jokes really
Yeah.
funny.
and Nico just says, and I have gotten valuable test data. I shall go and implement this into the prototype at once.
Do you understand the value of a good businessman now?
No.
Right.
And Cherry leans in. Well, I suppose that's a lesson learned. Maybe if hadn't used a different name, then you wouldn't have wound up getting a surprise like that this morning. Food for
Food for thought. And Tanya gets on the wagon with him, and she just sort of lays his head on her lap and just
Aw.
sort of like pats him.
Yeah. Well,
Lydian
I
kind of
suppose
climbs
we should
back
be
into
hitting the road.
Yeah.
And yeah, she sits on like sort of the end of the cart,
I imagine. You're on the back. What is
Yeah.
the thing of this wagon? 'Cause I imagine there's a driver's seat, obviously, shotgun, and then the wagon itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what is it you two do? Shape-shifting robberies or something? Yeah, Lydian kind of not whips the horse, but he gets the horse moving, pulls the
Yeah.
reins, gets him going.
Yeah, cracks the reins.
Yeah. Because that's a hell of a thing you got there, and well, I'm going to say your talent's lacking. It's a hell of an ability wasted on a lack of talent.
Yeah, she just sort of like her eye twitches a bit. Says, "We just try to get by."
Just trying to get by. It's a statement of low aspirations.
And Cherry does, she's like struck up a little, relaxed traveling tune. But she does ask, Tanya, so, Dwight Gary, do you have a name other than Tanya?
Yeah. He's Dwight. I'm Flora, which is ironic.
Cherry laughs at that. That's pretty good, Flora. I like that. And then, after a beat, my real name's Sakura.
Oh, alright.
Is that Flora or
Flora. Like like fauna and flora. It's
Yeah.
Flora.
Even though she can turn into fauna,
Oh.
not flora.
I
Her
misheard
name
that
is
as
Flora.
Laura. Yeah.
yeah?
Flora.
No, that's cute. That's fun.
So Flora, did he plant you in my box or what? How'd you get in there first time?
Oh, well, when we saw you approaching, he panicked and went underneath the wagon, and I just decided to shift into a worm and go in through the keyhole.
Uh-huh. Well, that ought to not work this time.
Yeah, probably wouldn't.
And you've been at this game for how long?
Oh, couple of years with him.
A few more years without, or just with him?
Uh, just with him.
But what exactly is he bringing to the table here?
Oh,
Seems like a business partnership of sorts, making a bit of money, but you're the one who's got, the whole shape-shifting thing.
he's got plans. Well, he knows some people.
He knows
Knows
people.
knows where to get
He
work.
Person, even if just for creating an alibi, things like that. If you have someone else who's the face of something, making deals or being on the lookout, someone on the outside to, give a layer of protection for the person in the middle of it. Pretty common with a lot of, scams and criminal things. You always want a partner.
I think even in a partnership like that, people should be both pulling their weight, and it seems that she's the one with all the magical abilities, but okay, he knows people.
I mean, he's taking a lot of the risk if he's the more public face of it, though.
Didn't think
If
burglars would
he's
have
the
a
one someone talks to sell something or to get something done, there are a lot more people who could, track him down.
You're justifying their business and working at quite cross ends with me here, so I'm just gonna go back to driving the horse.
Carrie's going to tell, she's like, that reminds me of a story. And for the road, she tells a story of a pair of twins who, grew up very poor, but using their, identical twins, and they had different gifts, and they pretended to be one person, and by doing that, they got away with a lot of things, various crimes, and became very prominent people in their society, very wealthy, by pretending to be one person.
All right. So, who's gonna scout ahead?
Hmm. Who should?
We
Who has
should.
the best? Who
I
has
think.
the best?
I mean,
Lydian's driving, so he's gonna be navigating.
Yeah.
So
Even though it's not even though it is funny, character-wise, Lydian is definitely the navigator, and you're more closer to a scout. But mechanically, those are our weaker aspects. Lydian does not have good int. He has okay int.
And Cherry Cherry doesn't have good wisdom, or she has better wisdom than intelligence, at least. But
I could scout ahead then.
It's just funny to send the blind character to scout.
Oh no, Cherry's been quartermastering. Quartermastering is like her literal in-universe job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except we
Yeah,
don't
no.
actually do history on a perilous terrain. It's not going to make camp.
Yeah.
So for this, it's just scout ahead and navigate. So, Nico, you're going to scout ahead?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey, what is it? Wisdom. I am failed!
Oh, this is
Oh.
gonna be fun. Or horrible. All right. Let me roll this navigation.
yeah.
Before we do that, can we just take a 5 minute because I need to just.
Oh, can I just
Take
roll
this.
the dice just to see where it goes?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
like before we do. things.
This is gonna be
Oh.
fun. Yeah, when you get back, we're in for hell. We are
All
not
right.
making it to Marion. I should have bought more rations. I think if all else fails, we'll eat Dwight.
Nice. I'm going to grab a quick bite. I'll be right back.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for a wee.
Yeah.
I will also do that.
I'm back. I'm the first one back. I have a plan. Where'd everybody go? Bingo?
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. When was the last time you played Minecraft?
Ages. I keep thinking
Yeah,
about giving it another go.
it had been it has been years, like at least 4 years for me.
Yeah.
I played it again like yesterday.
Hmm.
There's like I was blown
The
away
new
by how much stuff has like
the cave update looked fucking mad. Like,
yeah, like for one thing, there's a recipe book in the game now.
oh, that fucked with me. Yeah, the last time I played, there was a recipe book, and I wasn't sure how to. I wasn't sure how to feel about that.
Yeah,
It's
and then
funny because
there's
it's
also
something that undeniably makes the game easier, but because I wasn't used to it, I was like, "This is weird." I don't know what.
there's also a I saw like there's like a broken overworld nether portal, which
Oh.
was like that just spawned near my spawn. It was like wow. I saw bees in a hive. I saw goddamn uh oh yeah, mining like ore doesn't drop the ore block anymore. It drops like raw iron that you have to then smelt the raw iron. Now it's affected by fortune and stuff, so you can get multiple raw iron from one ore block. It
Oh,
doesn't just drop the ore block anymore.
that's interesting. Last time I played it was a year or two ago, and I played it in Vivecraft, and I was thinking of doing like a playing Minecraft VR video and just kind of like doing it as kind of a diary sort of thing.
Right.
But I didn't get terribly far into the project. Building in VR is way harder because the scale of Minecraft is genuinely weird in VR. Like you feel tiny.
Yeah.
Like, you don't realize how big a Minecraft block is on a 2D
Yeah.
screen. And also,
I mean,
and then I was like, I got to a point where like I was trying to build a nice house. Like I wanted to settle near a village and do it all up, like do that all up nice. And I thought, oh, that'd be really cozy. That'd be really fun. And then just trying to build a house was in VR was nightmarish. And I thought, if I do this flat, that feels like cheating.
yeah. The Killian, there's the Killian Experience Minecraft VR video is funny to me.
Hmm.
Because there's a point in that video where it switches suddenly out of VR because his because he part of the plot of the video involved him going into like a like extreme, super massive, that the world mode where like everything's like gigantic.
No, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And like literally like the mountain shit, like it was all so big that his goddamn computer couldn't handle it in VR.
Yeah, it was also quite laggy, and it's a good thing I don't get motion sick, because that game would fucking... I think VR in bloody slow motion would just absolutely fuck with someone. Oh god, now there's a video I gotta link you, just because it's just goofy to watch. I probably won't be able to find it anymore.
Amplified, that's what it's called. That was the world terrain, the world type.
Oh, my computer's acting a bit slow at the moment. That ain't good. I might have to look at this though. Someone's got extremely modded VR Minecraft. I spent like a day. I think ages ago now, a few months ago anyway. I spent like a day trying to mod like Skyrim VR into something like decent, and it's just with me there is just an impenetrable layer of Skyrimness that is like, this game will never be enjoyable to me. No amount of mods can just like break that fucking base problem.
Skyrimness, or is that you with Bethesda games in general?
I think generally with like that engine and their combat is just like, I don't like it. It's so like
How about Fallout?
weightless and uninteresting. Fallout 4 has okay-ish combat, but
Yeah.
like Fallout 3 absolutely could not do with that. I'm gonna watch this video after the game. Some guy's selling his idea of, oh, I made Minecraft. Oh, okay. Well, 3 of these are interesting at least. Minecraft physics, physics-based gameplay. That could be good or terrible. That's probably terrible. Immersion MC, and then the last one he added is just a shader pack, which, sure. Because when you're already melting your PC with fucking VR Minecraft, you need to just throw on a shader pack just to really go the last mile.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed I can't find this video I was looking for though, because there's just this really funny video that I watched ages ago where a guy, he was playing, Pixelmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people play like Minecraft VR and then put Pixelmon on top of it for, a VR fucking Pokemon game. But this guy done it, and then he also fucking, like, he had a VR treadmill, and he just looked like the goofiest fucker, just like walking on his fucking virtual treadmill in a fucking Pokemon game.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find that. Maybe I
You're generally turned off by like Soulsborne mechanics in combat, right?
I don't inherently dislike it.
But like,
God, why is my PC?
I'm assuming you didn't check out Steel Rising.
No, but that was also because I'm just done with spiders.
You are? You're not
Yeah.
even gonna check out Fall 2?
No, I said in the video I'm done with spiders unless there is a massive shake-up, and I mean, granted, yeah, I'll give him Steel Rising, but you know, I'm not that much of a Souls guy, so it was
You're done with spiders?
yeah, it was a very picky, slightly hypocritical. I'm done with them unless they have to become interesting to me again. Why would I cover something I'm not interested in?
You're not interested in a Greedfall 2?
No, especially because it's a prequel, so I don't give a fuck.
The Dying World.
Why would I give a shit about a Greedfall prequel? A sequel might be interesting if they go like the bad ending, but I already know what a prequel is going to arrive at. I'm not going to fix anything. I'm desperately trying to find a video. Okay, no, something's fucky here. Go on. Hmm. I'm going to stop recording for a moment.
Okay,
There we go. We're back.
and we're back. We are so
It's over. It's Jova.
back. Oh man, it's Jover, but we're so Barack.
Fucking. This meme is fucking evolving. It's actually good. It's good to see a meme that can change.
Yeah. Okay, so we consequences of these.
One of the so just talking about memes and like staying power evolution. One of the beers that we have at the bar I'm working at is literally called For You, and
Oh,
just I can't do that one. I can't take that seriously. I can't not think about it.
Boy, you.
You should get like some British pint glasses. Just so when you serve it to someone, you can say that's a big drink.
We do have oh no wait, that one comes in a can though, so it doesn't like we still pour into a thing, but it doesn't change the size, so it doesn't make sense to, you know.
Damn, it's not on tap.
Because it's not, because there is like a mug club type thing where you get you have a dedicated like mug thing that holds more
Mm. Oh,
if you
fuck.
call it this thing. But that's like if it's on tap, you get more. If it's a can, you're getting the same amount regardless.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
bloody foxes are fighting outside again. And Marlowe.
And you have a lot of foxes over there.
Yeah, that we do. I think they've been breeding a lot lately. Alright. So, we're on the road to, well, we're failing to be on the road to Marion.
Swede. Nico.
Yeah.
Roll a d12.
Oh. Man, just low rolls today.
Hopefully that's good. or at least interesting.
What the hell?
Okay, so you're going off. You're heading off. You're out of the Morricone Springs area when suddenly fire erupts from
My word.
spooks the horse, spooks Eureka,
Oh, great.
who stands still as as the fire erupts from the ground in a circle around you.
Like, all of us. The whole group.
Yeah, the whole group.
Okay. Well,
This
yeah.
horse loves being spooked.
They're horses, they're idiot jumpy pricks. I'm
Nico
gonna
just
try... if the horse... Oh, yeah, Lydian tries to make sure the Eureka doesn't bolt, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. After the fire comes down, like it quickly erupts again. It's like intermittent.
That ain't typical or good. Nico?
Nico is holding out their ice gun. Stand back, fire!
It's fire. Probably ain't gonna listen to you.
You know
It's
what?
worth a shot.
Actually, yeah. You know what? Nico's gonna start trying to freeze the fire that's spewing out.
All right. Roll int.
Yeah.
And you're shooting this at the fire
Yeah.
as it comes up.
Yeah.
He's not shooting the ground to create a path out of here. He's just gonna shoot the fire.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, yeah, your beam is met with your beam is like it's like hitting the wall of fire and turns into water.
Oh no!
Below.
But yes, water, the natural enemy of fire.
And then there's sort of a disturbance when the flames sort of look like the next time the flames erupt, they're like a little weaker there,
Yeah.
or they're a little weaker, a little further up. And in fact, let's see. Are you looking at the ground?
Yeah.
So when you look at the ground, you see that you're being surrounded in a constantly marching circle of red ants.
Oh no.
And the fire seems to be erupting from them.
Fire ants.
Oh,
I get it.
we gotta get out of here. Nico, shoot us a way through.
Yes. Nico's gonna try and use the ice gun to choose a way through.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't know, like super focus it on a small area.
Okay, roll in.
Yeah. My science.
Okay. So, yeah, you're super focusing it on an area. You're freezing a bunch of ants solid.
Yeah. EDF. EDF.
And it works for a little bit where like it looks like there's not fire coming out of there, but then the other ants start crawling over the ice.
Oh no.
I got... Ants. I can't say ants in this accent. I genuinely can't.
Ants.
I've got an idea. I could roll discern realities, but Fuck this, I've got a plan. These are just ants, yeah? They're just fire ants.
Yes.
What do ants like?
Food. Sugar, especially.
I don't know if we've got any sugary food, but we do have monster feed. They might... No. Don't know if they'd go for that. But fuck it, yeah, no. I'm gonna try. Lydian's gonna try in Desperation. Yeah, Lydian kind of is gonna grab a use of, like, monster feed and just kind of, like, throw it out there to see if it distracts them.
See, it's a
Right.
shame we weren't quartermastering, because I think it just would have been a much funnier scene if Jerry had prepared, like, a very nice picnic meal for everyone, and then Lydian just chucks it for the ants.
Have these sandwiches.
Yeah, the ants, the eruptions, as you can tell from the fire, they start to actually march towards the monster feed,
Oh,
but it's still a tricky sort of like, well, there's a bit of a gap for you to go through.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Now.
try and start navigating into the gap. Nico, you can fly.
I can hover. Yes.
Can you hover over that fire?
Of course. No problem.
Well, here, I'm gonna hand him another use of monster feed. Go throw it somewhere. Go throw it somewhere outside of the circle.
Okay. Yeah, so Nico's gonna do that.
All right. So roll it.
Absolutely. Oh no.
Okay. So this is a field test. You're hovering all the way up above the planes, toss the thing. But on a 7 to 9, you have to choose 2 from the list.
I'll spend a charge.
Okay.
And the effects won't last long.
Okay, roll dex.
Eh.
All right. Yeah, you managed to get up there and chuck it before falling right back down into the wagon. But the ants are now split up in 2 different directions.
Perfect. Yeah, and with that, Lydian cracks the reins and, like, tries to get Urema out of there. Make some distance.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I'm going to say...
Is that Ride Like the Wind, or...
No, it's not right like the wind. It's not that.
1 second, I'm
Okay.
BRB.
Oh.
I don't think you want to... Remember,
No.
Ride Like the Wind kills...
Yeah, I know it can kill... Okay, oh god, yeah, never mind. I was just wondering if there
Sorry.
was, like, a danger involved in getting out of there.
No, this is that this would be sort of this would trigger control mount, which I have to find what that is again. Control mount. All right. I guess roll.
I'm back.
All right. Roll 2d6 plus 2. Lydian.
Yep, I'm typing it. Go, Urema, go! Giddy up! Oh, shit! Oh no, Dwight's gonna fall off.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. So it goes and it just immediately it takes off through the gap, taking everyone to safety except you because you're unmounted.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, you fall off back into the circle of the fire ants.
That's some Looney Tunes. Whoa! I just like fall through the wagon and bounce off the back.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
What in
It's
tarnation? How'd I get in here?
Lydian wanted the horse to go faster, and the horse was like, okay, the cart's too heavy. I need to ditch the heaviest thing to go fast enough.
I can't believe Urema is that smart. This horse has a competent grasp of physics.
Yeah.
Damn you, Urema.
My word, that's a fast horse.
I swear the moment I get out of this circle, I'm turning you into glue. At least that way I'll be able to stick to the wagon.
See, this is... It's really annoying, because, like, my bardic helping, it's definitely designed for combat, and it's, like, it's hard to help with just sort of, like, things like this. Like, I can help someone else's aid or interfere roll, but it's not, like, an aid or interfere roll in itself, you know?
Can you play a frequency so strange that it will just make the ants explode?
No, I can't directly deal damage with it. That's not a move Cherry has.
Damn.
I think there might be, like, a move she could take to do that, but I don't take it.
Yeah, so how tight is the circle, or do I still have, like, room to move and all that?
You have some room to move, but they've the ones that splintered off to get the feed have gotten the feed, and now they're circling you, and they're getting ever tighter.
Uh-oh, that ain't good. Alright, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think I'm not very clever, and I don't have any... I didn't prepare any spells is the annoying part. I should have fucking communed this morning.
Yeah.
Cherry's gonna call to Nico, like, Nico, can you help out Lydian?
Yeah, sure. I'll find a way.
It's getting mighty hot in here, and I don't just want to repeat the trick of throwing food with dungeon rations. It would feel lame to do the same shit 3 times in a row.
Proven, you know.
Yeah, it's proven it works, but it's just, that's not good drama to just do the same shit that worked all the time. I could use adventuring gear, but, what adventuring fucking gear would help me in this scenario? Unless I can pull out unless I can pull out a trampoline and just bounce over the fire and run away.
You're stuck in a ring of fire.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Down, down, down.
See, I was, if you can help, well, here, I guess I can just do my, Eldritch Tunes now. Arcane Art, whatever. Because it's, you coordinate your allies' teamwork. The next time an ally aids another, they grant +2 instead of +1. So if I just do that now, that's, if you do a aid roll, it will help more. But, so can I roll that now?
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, I'm picking you coordinate your allies' teamwork, and your tune does not draw attention to you or your bolstered ally.
Okay. Wait, are you allowed to choose 2 on a 9?
Yep, that's the move I took at level 5. When you use Arcane Art on a 7+, choose an additional option.
Oh, Eldritch Tones, I see, yeah. Okay, so, I'm gonna say at this point, Dwight speaks up and just says, Flora, you told me once, ants have a what? And Flora just goes, a follow the leader mentality. Why? Like, you could turn into an ant and just start walking away from him, and they'd follow you.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm in a circle. They'll have to walk past me to...
Can guide the circle away.
You can untangle the circle.
Well, get on that then. Get on it right fast.